Alrighty, guys, I want to do an update on Icon Energy Corp. This company is located in Greece. I don't usually trade companies that are not in the United States, but this one has such a great chart setup that I could see an explosive move up here. If you're looking at this chart, the first thing to notice is there is a gap that we went from 130 all the way down to like the 50-cent region, and it has been going down ever since. I've been very patient on this one, and I am waiting for this to go up. As you can see in the Discord, if you were a part of the Discord, go to my Discord here, Reversal Trader King. The link's down below in YouTube comments. And you can see swing trade alerts. I got out of Icon right before the bell happened because the CPI was red, so I had a good feeling that it was going to go down. So I took out Icon for 2 to 3% gains, and then I ended up getting in again at 0.2721. All right, so it does help if you're in the Discord. I'll let you guys know exactly what's going on. I know I made a video about this probably back in here somewhere, and I give you guys my exact entries in the Discord though. So we know price is going to come back and touch the EMA5. All right, if you guys watched plenty of the videos, it's going to do it. The last time we touched the 5 was way back in this candle here on January 22nd. You can clearly see the purple line going through it. But ever since then, we haven't touched it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one is a company that I am putting bigger money into. All right, because it's definitely due for one. It's definitely due for that big move up. From this lows to here, it's looking like a solid 10%. I had this thing literally right at that 27 mark. 0.2721. It got to 27 cents and it kind of just been consolidating all throughout here, which is what I liked, and I got into here. So I'm looking to see what this is going to do. Icon, it's been very boring, as you can see. It's been been just kind of stagnant. So for the past 3 days, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But when I see 15, what is it, 15, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 15 daily candles not touching the EMA5, that is insane. Okay, we're starting to see also accumulation of buy volume. You can see these big green volumes coming in. We had a little bit of red here and more buy volume. You can also see long lower wicks all throughout here, all throughout this support zone is long lower wicks. The buyers are coming in, the algos are looking in this area. At the very least, we can aim for the EMA5. There is always a possibility it could go to the 10. But I'm not gonna, wait for that, or I'm gonna take my nice conservative 10%, and we'll see what we do from there. Maxim Group reaffirms their buy rating on Icon Energy. That was posted on January 30th. So, we got a lot of good, analysts that were, we have a strong buy on it, but I don't go based all on that. I just see like this chart is just due for a big oversold pump. That's literally what this is screaming to me. We saw STSS, same pattern here. We had a nice little gap down. It had lots of candles not touching the EMA5, and guess what happened? We made this massive move up, pumping to the 5, making it 33%. And that's exactly what we can get for Icon is, as long as you're patient. A lot of people would be like, man, I'm kind of bag holding. I definitely recommend you to accumulate a position that is an oversold. We don't know the exact bottom, right? But we do know what's an extremely oversold territory and all that. This is presenting that oversold extreme territory. So let's just say you got it at 29 cents and you see how the EMA5 is going down each day. Well, then you're like, you're stuck at that if you put all in one ad. I always recommend have couple ads to accumulate and only do one ad a day. That way you don't just over ad on just one day, and then if it goes down 5 or 10% the next day, you're kind of screwed. This is how I do bottom reversals because we know it's impossible to get the exact bottom on a bottom reversal, but we do know when something is getting extremely oversold. 15 daily candles not touching the EMA5. With this big, this is not an insane gap down to justify this. Usually not touching in 7 daily candles is long. So I'm going really bigger money in this. So if you make about, 5 to 10%, that is not too bad returns if you're going bigger money into it. Because now it's getting to the point where consolidation, safe return, just to the EMA5 up to here is at 14%. If we go higher, it can make even more. And I just showed you STSS, same chart pattern that what these do. This is dealing with the freight and logistics service. Obviously, Greece is a harder company. Sectors in Greece are harder. United States companies are a lot easier. But I do think this can get an explosive move up. So keep an eye on Icon. I'm in another one if you're in the swing trade alerts, but I just want to do a promotional video to show you guys, hey, I do really like this. I have not lost faith in it. I made about 2 to 3% on the last one before I got out of the bell. As you can see these long lower wicks, you're making those 10% on these. So take those 10% because you could have got it from here, 10% here from 10%, and you could keep getting those. So definitely keep an eye on these. On this stock. This is not a stock to put on the back burner. It's due for EMA 5 probably this week. Putting more size in this tomorrow, and I'm going to add, I have a 27 cent average. I'm doing really good right now. But if it goes under my 27 cents, you better believe it. If it goes to like 25 or 24, I'm going to add big into it, all right? I don't think this is going to go under this support zone, but your main thing is you have to make sure your average is under this EMA 5, and that's why accumulating is very smart. I can't stress enough because a lot of people would be like, oh my gosh, it went 2 cents against me. And I'm like, that's barely nothing. If you buy it at 29 or 30 cents, it's not a big deal. Price also is already back at this almost 30 cents. But why are you not taking advantage of these low 27 cents down in here? This thing dropped from here to here. It dropped about 10%. You could easily take advantage of this. Penny stocks are always extremely risky. They do deal with price exchanges or price percentages more. If you want to save bigger cap stock, you can play those, but you're not going to make a lot of money instantly, or fast. So definitely look into this one. This is the one I like. I'm going to play bigger money in this. I think we get a nice the oversold already did a 12 million public offering back in January 23rd. That's totally out of the way. They complete their 12 million public offering on January 28th. And they reaffirmed their buy rating, Invesco and Diversified Fund, Delta, we're just reading some other things. So everything looks good. I don't really see a big problem with this, guys. I think this is going to be a massive run up, and I definitely want to be a part of this trade here. So Icon, looking for this one. I alerted it. I have at 21.7 cents. If you guys want to have real-time updates, and because I know I can only do these YouTube videos usually during the end of the day, the only way to get real-time updates is to join the Discord, and I'm not going to charge you an extremely a lot of money. If you guys want to join, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, please read how to subscribe, and it'll tell you basically the easy way to do it is just hit day trade alerts right here, this icon, or just click here up in this channel, and it'll ask you, would you like to subscribe? And it's gonna give you swing trades and day trades for an all-time low cost of 12 bucks a month. It's going to be a promotional discount I'm doing, and you'll be locked in for the rest of your time. That if you're in this Discord, that you'll always have that price. It will never go up. So if you do that, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And if you're from another country, instead of the US, it will do a currency exchange rate. It'll be like $2 or $3 more, maybe 15 or 16 bucks, but it's still a great deal. And you're going to get exact alerts what I do in the swing trading section. You're going to get my swing trading education, where I update to you guys. If you're part of my strategy, you get real-time updates and analysis, things I look to change. And this video right here is like my indicator setup tutorial. You're going to also get my day trading education on how do I make an over 90% win ratio doing day trades, which is extremely rare, but I do that by selling credit spreads. I think it's a very nice strat to have, and how you can learn a lot doing that. And it's actually my most recommended strategy, because no matter how much your account is, the purpose of my day trading strategy is to double your account every month or get close to that, and you don't need a lot of money doing it. So I think you guys are going to love it. I'm on a big win streak in January. I lost about 2 times in all of January. February, I have not lost a single trade, day trading. Swing trade alerts have been really good too. I tell you guys exactly what's going on. Icon, I am so freaking excited about it. Let's not let this sleeping beast go unnoticed. I know a lot of people, see this and like, oh, this is so boring. Sometimes, that's what swing trading is. Sometimes it's boring till it's not, all right? We make adjustments. If we make a little profit, it gets boring, we readjust it. We get out and then come back at the lows. And that's what I did with Icon. I made a little gain, come back in the lows. Now I'm at the 27 cents. I'm literally at the bottom of here. And then I will be only looking to add, because anything not touching, 15 daily candles, this is when we go big money now, because we know this thing is going to touch very fast. Of course, they have a gap, which is why it's taking longer, but I don't think this gap justifies it this long. I know it's a decent gap. It went from 130 to 50 cents, but I've seen bigger gaps not take this long. So let's look into it. We see green volume finally coming into the daily candles down in here. I think we're due for a big move up, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below. Click on the day trade alerts if you want to join. $12 a month. It's the most affordable deal. As long as you're sticking with the service, it will never increase. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.